There's a number of art centres in Liverpool, but this one is totally unique because this place, under the name Metal, is possibly the only art centre situated on a railway platform. Until 2009, this was just a disused building on Edge Hill Station, but a dedicated team has turned it into a cultural hub for the community.
Okay, we've got an exhibition on at the moment called The Craft of Art by Adrian Jeans. He was a long-standing member of our Future Station group, which I'll talk about later, and he was in residence with us. He was the first artist that we had in residence using the studio space at Edge Hill Station.
And what do you enjoy most about working here at Edge Hill?
What do I enjoy most? The people, just being around good people and like meeting different people all the time.
And what kind of reactions do you get from the public?
A lot of the time people come in from the platform and think it's a cafe. And I'm like, it's not a cafe, but I'll make you a cup of tea or coffee, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of regulars, particularly for the Future Station group. That's a group of people that meet regularly at the station to talk about collaborative projects, ideas.
If you had to sum up what you do here in a short phrase, how would you explain it?
Bringing art and culture to people who wouldn't necessarily get a chance to experience it, and it is hard sometimes, like, to get people from the local community to come in and be interested, and like it's just something that I think is just a process, just like keep on telling people, keep on getting people involved, to make them feel welcome. This space that we're sitting in here now is called the Welcoming, so when people come in, they come and see the Arga, the kitchen area, there'll be someone here to offer them a cup of tea or coffee, and I think it's that, just like as soon as you come in, making people feel welcome.
Okay, so you'd like to tell us a bit about the exhibition and our sculptures?
Yeah. Well, it's to do with Kensington regeneration and the pros and cons of knocking buildings down in order to rebuild them and create a better place. So, for example, this is a gate post taken from the front of a building on Prescott Road, which has now been demolished. And it's called an allegory of death and destruction. So it represents the negative sides of regeneration, where local communities are destroyed and they're moved on, local architecture is destroyed, and there's a general loss of life in an area. Whereas behind it, we have a very similar sculpture. It's nearly identical, apart from the object she's holding and the colour that she's been painted. And this one's called an allegory of life and creation.
I've never been to an art centre with such a friendly and accessible ethos, and in such an original place too. I think that Metal is definitely on the right track.